Hey, what's up, guys? Yo, come in, sit down. We gotta talk, y'all. If you guys don't know, Drake's mole, the one he claims that doesn't exist, the one that he's saying he's taking legal action with, the one that's saying she's taking legal action to give him, is not done. But baby, there's one thing we gotta ask from rolling through everything and finding the Easter eggs off of that video she put up, basically exposing Dreezy. And the one question is Drake being shared? Is Drake being blackmailed? What is going on with Drake? You guys, listen, we got to talk about it. We all know that the reason why we thought, of course, Kendrick, he's eating up the charts, blah, 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 blah. But there's a reason why UMG got involved. It is all but been confirmed on Twitter that UMG got involved. This ceasefire was brokered not because of necessarily the things Kendrick said, but when Kendrick did Family Matters and he said, Sandra, I'm sorry, but your son's a sick man. The things he did, baby, it wasn't just some Millie Bobby stuff. The mole is threatening to expose, well, not threatening, that's not the right word, but promising that she is going to expose every single thing that Drake did. Now, interestingly enough, it looks like they might actually have Diddy information on him. It looks like there are actual tapes that have, and it looks like they are being held on a military grade laptop, specialized in people that hold sensitive information and people that need sensitive information kept away, stored away. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. You guys, let's get into this. It looks like Drake has secret tapes. It looks like it's about to be exposed. And it looks like, unless the person that got the tapes was the one in the room filming, it looks like Drake knew it. What was the first clue that we saw in it? If you saw the video where the mole is panning out, basically telling Drake, I think that it was a promise. If you look at what happened, they kept talking about January 22nd. They showed the Ozempic, they showed the BBLs, they showed this and that. They say that I'm doing this because you got 2 men fired and you're stopping me from my money. Yes, the troll is not the troll. I'm sorry. Drake's mole is not done. She went on to say, you're blocking. We know it's a she because people in Kendrick's camp tweeted. Go watch my old video where we confirm who the mole is. Go watch the video. But let me just tell you, in the time I made the last video, she's actually tweeted again. She said, you're blocking my money with your lies, so you have forced me to get it another way. You've had many things discarded on your behalf over the years. I wonder if you can remember them all. This better not be Kendrick on his burner account. I mean, I hope it is kind of, because this is some Batman villain stuff. This is some boogeyman stuff. This is some Sandra, your boy's a sick man. Okay. Now, what do we know so far? I'm going to show y'all the laptop. That's interesting. I'm going to have to maybe play in the background, but you see that laptop. A lot of people, and when she's panning over the laptop, you see a video playing over the laptop. This is the same type of laptop that Kanye had to fly all the way over to get from Ray J and Wack 100 because Kim claimed it was holding sensitive information. Now we see it wasn't holding nothing but the second tape that her and Chris made up in some Burbank studio where Chris watched it and then helped edit, and then like they decided to go with the first version. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that video. Where have you been? Ray J said it was all set up. They actually made 2 tapes. Anyway, Kim sent Kanye on a dummy mission. However, it was one of these laptops that is specialized for people holding sensitive information. Now, you only catch a glimpse of it. While she's going over that, she then goes to a newspaper showing Mr. Alvarez. You can go ahead and showing Mr. Alvarez, Christopher Alvarez. He is the gentleman in the wheelchair. Don't ask me why Drake, who Kendrick refers to as a very sick man, is bringing somebody in 3 a.m. in the morning in his hotel room. And Christopher actually lives in New York. But, you know, it's none of my business. Let's move on. Christopher Alvarez is 26. He is a journalist. Oddly enough, I don't think he's ever I was about to say dated. I don't think he's ever wrote an article about Drake or had a feature about Drake. So what's he doing hanging that tough with Drake? But I don't know. He's grown. He can do what he wants. It has been proven already that Drake was in New York in January, on January 22nd. She posed a steal from the hotel security footage and said January 22nd, 2023, everything will be revealed. Something sick happened. It said wheelchair Jimmy, that's his Degrassi character, Jimmy, right, would be ashamed of what he did. What did he do? She keeps tipping around it. Okay, go look at my video to see why we know it is a she. Anyway, she's reminding him of the incident that happened on January 22nd, 2023. And that's the discard date because underneath it says refills before May. And underneath that's for the medication. Forget about that. There's also a clip that says Drake pauses Apollo concert after fan falls from balcony. But forget all that because we know he was there. There's lots of stuff on his Instagram, on Jeweler's Instagram. There's even a receipt that she posts that he bought from a jewelry store. People actually put in the receipt number and it popped up on the jewelry store. Yeah, that was Drake's transaction. So Drake was there. He was buying stuff. So what is going on? Besides the fact that Kendrick was not playing when he said, I crash out like Melly Mel, literally, right? Tyron on Twitter said, now it truly makes sense as to why a ceasefire was forced in this beef. Some nasty-ish was liable to be revealed about Drake, and this is crazy, okay? They said, bro, this ish just got real spooky. I don't even feel comfortable talking about this ish right now. It also said this also makes sense why J. Cole bowed out. Now, somebody made a funny comment, and this is what made me actually zoom in, right? Tyron said the scariest ish about that video is they had a effing Panasonic laptop, dog. Listening a lot of Title Fight said that boy Anon for real OG hacker-ish. Right? Military grade protection. That thing could guide an airstrike. However, the one thing that everybody is overlooking is the most obvious thing. When you look at the laptop, it's not a Panasonic, which is great. Baby, it's a tough book. And anybody that's ever watched John Wick, Jason Bourne, been in the military, know what's up, guided drone, sniper, like whatever you about. Tough books are military grade protection. They are the gold standard. What's more, they are even bulletproof. If you have compromising information, if you have information that you want to stay hidden forever, if you have information you don't want anybody to have access to, if you want have information that even if the house burned down with everybody in it, that information will be safe and sound, baby, you get yourself a tough book. It leads me to believe, where did that tough book come from? I'm going to let y'all know a little bit about tough books, but where did that tough book come from? Is it Drake's? Did Drake put material on there because he likes to watch, or maybe he's putting it up on his burn account OnlyFans? I don't know what Drake's into. I don't know. At this point, it is anybody's guess. Maybe he's putting it on Drake's burn account OnlyFans. I do know that, however, that information came to be on that tough book. It is on that tough book. And even if something happens to the whole world, it will stay on that tough book. So is somebody asking, when they actually said, if you had just given me my money, I would have waited until you passed to actually release this info. It leads me to believe that they somehow got access to the tough book, which is pretty much impossible unless you military level ops, or they took the information they got from Drake and put it on the tough book. Kendrick's camp has pretty much confirmed. Go watch the other video if you want receipts. That the mole is a woman. Why do I think that's important? Because where did she get footage? I don't think she had to be in the room all the time. Women, listen, I'm a woman. I will always confide and talk to another woman, especially if some crazy issues going down. We are each other's best friends. We are each other's therapists. Baby, if that woman was looking for information, and if it's true that Drake had little Millie Bobby Browns running all up and down in the six with his woe in California or in New York, baby, please believe that she knows what's going on. So let's talk about this stuff, which means you to believe. Should Drake pay her off? What information is on there? She says that she has proof of something so vile, so disgusting, so whatever that happened January 22nd, 2023, that she even put a still, right, of the security footage in her link. That the security footage shows Christopher Alvarez in his wheelchair. I thought it was a baby at first, right? I'm not even being funny. In his vehicle, Drake and two other men at 3 a.m. in the morning. We know by Drake's music what happens at 3 a.m. in the morning, according to him. Then again, right? He be lying according to Kendrick. It makes you think, what is it, the brains? You don't want your truck for me no more. Okay. Anyway, right? So what are you doing there? He's a writer. He ain't never written nothing about Drake. What is the connection? How y'all meet? She says it's 6 things. Kendrick said, your son's a sick man. Even in the video that she posted, right? She fanned over a newspaper article about Christopher Alvarez, and because he's a writer for the Queen's Village Voice or whatever. And then she panned out to the New York skyline. She's letting them know a real life version of I Know What You Did Last Summer. And then you got the hacker special. You got the extortion 2.0. You got the 2023. I will have you on your knees begging that I don't release this information. Please. That ain't no Apple Mac. This girl is serious. So let's get into, let me just let you know how serious this mess is. If you're not familiar with Tough Books, go watch John Wick 1. Wait, no. Did Keanu Reeves get canceled? Go watch Jason Bourne, I assume. Go read the book. How about that? I know Tom Brown hasn't gotten canceled. Go read the book. Durability. Tough Books are designed to withstand harsh conditions, including extreme temperatures, fires, vibrations, drops, bullets. The durability makes them suitable for use in various environments, including field operations and clandestine situations. Security features. Tough Books often come with enhanced security features, such as hardware encryption, biometric authentication, and TPM, Trusted Platform Module chips, which help protect sensitive data from unauthorized access. This makes me think that she put this data on the Tough Book. Baby, she a fan. Let that chopper sing. That's what Drake thought he was. And meanwhile, she was just like popping. They not like us. They literally praying for your downfall. You shouldn't have got those 2 people fired. She did say you blocked her bag. That's what took Diddy down. Him blocking Little Rob's bag. They said customization. Many Tough Book models allow for customizations that meet specific security requirements. The military uses this. Features like smart card readers, fingerprint scanners, and even custom biometric settings to enhance security. Baby, they're going to have to do that thing when they cut the finger off and put that there or make you look in your eye before they're like, kapowie. Anyway, you can remain anonymous. The rugged design and lack of branding on Tough Books make them less conspicuous, aiding and maintaining an anonymous presence during operations or when handling sensitive data in public faces. And longevity. Tough Books typically have longer lifespans compared to consumer grade laptops. Baby, she ain't messing with an Apple Mac, right? Baby, listen, I could keep going on and on and on, and I could get into like what the military uses them for, but trust me, if she got that Tough Book and she got those biometric scans, baby, yeah, it's a wrap. I do want to know what happened January 22nd, or is Drake going to come up off that cash? I'm not saying that she's asking for cash, but if I was Drake, I would try to buy that Tough Book from her. But that's just me. But then again, if I was Drake, I wouldn't have Millie Bobby Brown. As a matter of fact, if I was Drake, there wouldn't even be nothing on that Tough Book. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.